Okay, everyone's seatbelts on?
Yep.
Lovely, let's go. So we've got a mixture of effectively low friction surfaces out here today, which are replicating black ice. So they're very, very slippery and allow us to have quite a bit of fun on there in this rear wheel drive car. And that means we can try a little bit of drifting and just sort of advanced car control as well. Semi-automatic, so we can put the car effectively in paddle shift, left to go down a gear, right to go up, no clutch pedal needed. And then effectively different engine modes, Comfort Sport, Sports Plus and Manual. And then we've also got our adjustable suspension system to effectively stiffen up the ride control of the car.
Right.
It's going to make it handle a little bit better when we're pushing it harder at higher speeds. On the middle screen here I've got up our vehicle data. This effectively shows us what inputs I'm applying to the car. Throttle percentage, brake percentage, steering angle and centre of gravity. So what we're going to do first of all, I'm just going to go onto our drag strip lane and just try and accelerate the car as quick as we can.
Okay.
Hard acceleration, feeding on the power to obviously control the wheel spin, and then a nice hard brake, effectively an emergency stop. So a little bit of wheel spin there as we could feel up to third, braking late, you can feel the ABS kicking in as well, and then using the downshifting on the gear, so going down from second to first quite early to help the car slow down as quick as possible. How did that feel there?
I want
your
one.
C-Class to shame, doesn't it?
Yeah, my poor old 180, C180,
Nice cars,
I could dream.
Nothing wrong in a 180, that's for sure. I've got a CLA 180, so...
Right. No,
they're good cars. So now what we have up front is that nice shiny road surface in the middle.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's had a special silicone resin applied to it, so it's very, very slippery. Bit like black ice, a bit too much power.
Very nice.
And we can get the car sliding the whole way down, as you can see.
You're right in the back.
Yeah, good.
So it doesn't take too much to get the car to lose grip on that surface at all. And it makes it quite exciting.
Can I just ask, do you get paid for this?
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Yeah. So most of the work we do, we're sitting in the passenger seat, which is still good fun. And then every now and then we do a bit sort of driving like we are now as well. So we're going to try the same again down here, this time a little bit quicker. And just try and hold it as a sort of a slide the whole way down effectively.
Right.
And obviously the quicker we go, so the harder it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect. So now I'm going to head on to our track. There's no speed limits around here, so we're going to try and drive pretty quickly. Let me know if it's too fast, or if I'm going quicker, and we can sort of adjust it as we go around.
We'll be fine.
Have you done any track driving or racing at all, guys, yourselves?
I had an M3.
Yeah? M3's
track
nice.
day with that.
How did you find that around?
Yeah, that was the hoot.
Yeah, I can imagine. What track did you take it around?
Up near Coventry.
Oh, did you? Yeah.
I can't remember what the one there's called.
Was that at Silverstone or Donington, is it? Or
Where the Jaguar testing.
Oh, like Millbrook area, I think it's called, yeah, or something like that. Oh no, nice. So how did you find the BMW out on track?
Yeah.
They're quite impressive cars, aren't they?
Yeah.
How does this feel so far?
Yeah.
It's a lot of power.
You know, for a big heavy car, it corners really, really well.
The brakes are astounding.
So you feel we get a little bit of loss of grip on some of the corners and it's just twitching, but generally it's pretty good.
Yeah.
So if you've got the traction control on, or is it all off?
It's pretty much all off at the moment, so just gives us a little bit more freedom to have a play with the car.
That acceleration is stunning.
Yeah, it's pretty quick to say the least.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're just trying to drive it as smooth as we can, controlling the wheel spin as best as possible. and minimising it as much as we can.
Yeah.
So being quite smooth on the throttle, quite heavy on the brake pedal. A little bit too heavy there and you get a little bit of wheel spin, as you can see.
Yeah.
Come off this up, we'll try a few different other exercises that we can do. What's it like in the back of the car?
Yeah.
Bit different to what you expected?
Yeah.
No, she expected to be sitting under a cup of coffee. That's what she
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't coming.
You got that a little bit. You got that a bit later on, to be fair.
So what's the red thing that's moving around doing, just being done here?
That's central gravity, isn't it? I
I
think.
thought I guessed it was.
Yeah. Yes, that shows you the G.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was moving a lot.
Yeah,
So
so
when-
it was just round there. Yes.
When
yeah.
you're braking, we're expecting it to move forwards. When we're accelerating,
Yes.
it moves to the rear.
Yeah.
When we
Yeah.
turn left, it moves to the right.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's it. It's just showing where that weight distribution's moving.
Right.
So we're going to imagine now the two orange cones in front are a pedestrian stopped in the road. We're going to accelerate towards them pretty quickly, and imagine they've appeared last minute.
Wow.
To be honest, we actually braked quite early there. We could go a lot later if we wanted, but just getting into the ABS of the
Yes,
car
yeah,
and
yeah.
then starting to swerve it out of the way.
Why didn't you get a mate to get one of these?
I enjoyed the, what was it he drove? CLK?
Hmm.
Or was it an SLK?
I thought it was the SLK, wasn't it?
Yeah. I fell in love with that.
The SLK, yeah, they're very nice cars,
I
aren't they?
loved that. My boss just got, and I loved that SLK. I thought it was
Yeah.
gorgeous. And it was the, is it 350?
Mhm.
And it was, yeah, it was lovely. I
Yeah.
absolutely loved that.
Very, very nice cars indeed. So we've got the traction off here, and just I was really patient on the throttle application there, just to try and reduce the wheel
yeah.
spin. You get a little bit as you change gears initially,
Yeah.
but actually generally it's not too bad at all. This car is pretty good actually for traction because it's quite a long wheelbase vehicle.
Mm.
It's a little bit more, you've got a bit more grip on those rear tyres before you really start to apply the power heavily.
That's good.
Okay.
That's impressive. This is 5 litre.
5.5 litre V8.
Wow.
Go to the end of a bit. So here, for example, as well, if we just do a slalom through here, suspension's quite stiff and tight. It's actually
That's actually just sitting, isn't it? That's incredible.
pretty easy, isn't it? So we have the suspension in its stiffest setting, so we're trying to obviously just reduce the roll that we're getting in the vehicle as much as possible. Yeah, and then you can just, like you say, be a little bit heavier on the, you know, load up the car a bit more through the corners, and it grips quite nicely. Okay, so we're going to go, you're up for a few more laps on the track?
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. We'll then head back onto the wet straight and do a few other activities on there afterwards.
Oh, yeah, good.
You can see they've got the sprayers, yeah.
Yeah.
Got to keep it nice and wet for ourselves.
Just that power is just incredible.
Yeah. It's an amazing sound as well, though.
Yeah, it's got a lovely grumble
It's
to
a
it,
proper
isn't it?
growl.
Yeah.
So you apply a bit too much there, and all of a sudden,
Yeah.
you know, even in a straight line, you can get a lot of wheel spin. So the key is with cars like this, you've got to be really smooth and delicate on the throttle, really quite precise. Smooth is fast. The second we really try to push it hard is when they start to get a little bit more difficult to control. So you're in the Brooklands Hotel for after this?
Yes.
Yes, it's lovely. Have you been in there before?
No.
It's very, very nice. good treat to be staying in there.
Well, that was the birthday treat. So.
Yeah, that's a very good one. Good job in the back.
She's good at that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And then in a couple of weeks he's going on the Flying Scots.
Oh, really? Wow.
And that was another bucket list thing.
Yeah. Oh, superb.
That's just awesome.
And then, so are you driving yourself tomorrow, or so what's you got the museum tomorrow and the
music.
yeah, the museum's really interesting. Really interesting.
No, I don't know what. So if you did the driving thing here, what do you get to do if you do a driving?
Yeah, very similar to all these activities here.
Yeah.
We look a lot into how sort of the safety systems on the car work in terms of the traction control, the ABS. But we do try and get you driving as quick as we can on the track, and looking to do a little bit of drifting on some wet facilities as well. And so it's very much so quite similar to what we're doing now, but obviously over a half an hour experience.
Yeah. Well.
I just wouldn't have the courage to drive that fast. I know I wouldn't. I love it, but I wouldn't have the.
You've got to put a lot of faith in the car.
Yeah.
When you're going to speed,
that's it,
so
isn't it? Yeah.
you've got to trust that the car can. Oh, you're going into corners where I would think, I'm not sure the brakes will hold up for this.
Yeah, yeah.
And so
Once you sort of know what it can do, actually, you feel the wheel spin there as well, just in a straight line as well, so it doesn't.
Yeah,
but this is one of the most powerful cars that we have as well, to be fair. Also one of the heaviest, so actually this takes one of the longest to slow down. You know, if you're in the C class, it's actually going to stop a little bit quicker.
Wow.
The C class is probably the best handling car we have.
Okay.
Obviously the A45 with the four-wheel drive system is particularly good, but actually, the whole system here, it's very impressive.
That is just an amazing bit of engineering, yeah.
How was that though? Enjoy it?
That's gorgeous.
Brilliant, yeah. Yeah, amazing.
Good. So you checking into the hotel now from this, or
We have an afternoon tea here, and then he's checking.
Lovely. And is that in the gull wing at the top, is it, or is that
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, very nice.
So what should I do? What is there to see and have a look around?
Top floor, we've got the simulators on the top floor.
Okay.
So the Formula 1 simulators, they're quite interesting. Obviously you've got a full range of AMG cars on the very top floor as well. The others, middle floor's got a bit of history about the brand. It's actually got a full-size F1 car, completely dismantled into different
I saw that on
bits.
the website.
Yeah, really, it's quite interesting if you're into that kind of thing. It's quite a cool spectacle. Then what else do we have? They do museum tours sometimes around the building, or like guided tours around the building, which is quite interesting. Museum's literally just across the road there, so that's well worth a look at. Obviously tomorrow. They got the Concorde just behind as well.
Yeah, saw that coming in. Yes.
So you've got a full size one around the back as well.
Oh right. Oh wow. Okay.
So,
that's amazing.
Thanks, Lewis.
good.
That's brilliant.
My pleasure.
Yeah. No. Absolutely fantastic.
Lovely.
But no, I still want